Over the past few years, I have been a part of several different March Against Monsanto events in different cities, primarily Cincinnati, a lot of the bigger ones taking place there. And during those events, I've seen a lot of things. I've seen people lash out at the protesters for no reason whatsoever. Just because they're marching in the street with signs that they do not understand, these people would lash out and cuss them and say, go home, and not even realize that the people are trying to tell them you have contamination in your water, PCBs, and, they'll scream something stupid showing their ignorance, like, to hell with the PCB. Smart ass. When really they're just showing their ignorance. And I've seen a lot of people go out of their way, and shout outs to those people out there that try to educate others around them, no matter how hard the battle, on what's happening. And in southern Ohio, around Cincinnati, the epidemic with the PCBs, everything going on with the concentrations of them in the area, in the valley, in the different waterways, it's a big problem here. People need to be made aware of it, especially if they're consuming this. Now, if they want to be ignorant and not even want to pay attention and just act like high school punks and make fun of people that are out there trying to wake people up, that's going to be their own demise. Then I go right home and drink a big glass of this after people were out there screaming, warning not to. But what's happening is Cincinnati, or Ohio, the state altogether, is suing Monsanto over these PCBs because from the 1920s to 1970s, they were producing this Orichlor, which was used heavily in paint, lubricants, electrical equipment. And once this was exposed, it started to show exactly what was going on there. And though they say that they've stopped doing this, for the past several decades, the problem is there's concentrations showing up in certain areas that are still affecting people. And the state of Ohio feels that Monsanto should have to pay for this. And I do too, seeming that they've caused all this damage. This damage has stemmed from their doings. Nonetheless, I wanted to let it be known, the latest battle here against Monsanto, the state of Ohio is suing them. I'm going to leave a link below. It's been Dabu7.